but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Charlie Morton gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
First delivery to him. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
The left fielder, John Birdie.
Set to go now, John Birdie, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Rosario. And it's a foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272. 5 homers, 27 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Jesus Sanchez as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, a dozen home runs, and 29 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter, as he'll force him to throw another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit to short, reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Lays off, 2-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
batting third.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddy Freeman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, thrown a nasty changeup.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Reilly. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on the way.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Freeman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves failed to score in their half of the first. We'll head to the second now at Truist Park. No score here on the show. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Brian Anderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 13 home runs and 41 RBIs. 0-1, here's the pitch. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play. Up next, Jorge Alfaro. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Fouled off. The 2-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Marcel.
So bases are empty with one out now. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First pitch on its way. In there for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. De La Cruz calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting seventh.
Next to hit, Stephen Vogt in his career against this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. Here's the first pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 home.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Into the box, Sandy Alcantara. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Brian De La Cruz, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Freeman is up with it. There's one. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. So up steps Ozzie Albies, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Ozzie Albies.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First delivery to him. Swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Morton, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something different.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No balls and 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this one at 248, 10 home runs and 32 driven in. The set and the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Ready with the 2-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Cruz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. all set for the start of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, John Birdie.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The windup and the 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. At the plate, Garrett Cooper. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Freeman's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Again, another foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go as the third baseman, Austin Reilly. Now here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next, it'll be Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. First pitch coming, here it is. The 1-0. is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. De La Cruz finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Now the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Rosario is there. One down. Stepping in once again is Jazz Chisholm. Now here's the first offering.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Braves.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Stephen Vogt. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Charlie Morton. A ball and no strikes. He singled in his first AB. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas. First delivery to him, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Rojas has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Here's the first pitch. Sandy Alcantara will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Brian De La Cruz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Still no score. Acuna digs in now.
Lead up for the Braves, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch on its way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now the pitch. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Next to stand in is Dansby Swanson. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman. Threw out last time up. The pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Freeman will head to second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Austin Reilly. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show.
Leading off for the Marlins, the left fielder, number 4, John Birdie.
First pitch on the way. On he pops it up. Chasing after it is Rosario. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to the Marlins.
Now to the plate, Garrett Cooper. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now. Down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
and he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Ebro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Stepping in now, Jesus Sanchez. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it, gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
The batter.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Now it'll be Jazz Chisholm. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Hit to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Now batter, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 Miami. And now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Sanchez is there to put it away for out number 1. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Oh, he brought it back.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
In now, Stephen Vogt, and on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Three and 1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Number 56 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 56.
He's set, and the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Joe Panik comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. The 1-0. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Brian De La Cruz lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. To the left side, but it's well foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But they're on top 2-0. Anthony Bender is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch coming. Here it is. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Left fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bender is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that even though it probably hurts a little bit.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
To second for 1. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the stretch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. The Marlins lead it 2-0. Luke Jackson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. set to start the ninth in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, John Birdie.
John Birdie.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Out in front of it, strike one.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's another case. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Jesus Sanchez will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Dylan Floro takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
For the Braves, the first baseman, Freddy Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Bullet back up the middle. De La Cruz is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
Next, here is Austin Reilly. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Digging in next, Eddie Rosario. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score.